Oh boy, it's a Hasbro toy!
Hello everyone, my name is Wilfred M, and welcome to the first episode of History Retrospective, the segment all about the times long since past. Today's episode will be all about the popular toy and game manufacturer Hasbro Incorporated. This game board powerhouse was started by Henry, Delisle, and Herman Hassenfeld. These three brothers of Polish descent first began to sell their wares in 1923 within Providence, Rhode Island, selling cloth scraps. Then, by 1936, they founded Hassenfeld Brothers Incorporated, where they began to manufacture pencil covers. At first, the company was run by the family of the three brothers, making a total of 8 workers. But by 1929, they became a company of 150 strong as they continued throughout the years. Then, by 1935, they began to produce their own pencils, which allowed the company to gain enough popularity to gain traction to survive the troubles of the Great Depression. A few years later, the company created their first toy with the production of modeling clay, junior nurse and doctor kits, and even junior air raid warden kits that included flashlights and toy gas masks. With the success of these toys, by 1942, the company had completely shifted from pencils to toys, though they did not stay too far from their roots with the subsidiary Empire Pencil. As the years went on, the Hassenfeld Company began to explore new horizons when it came to the production of toys, such as manufacturing of plastics. This, of course, was a great way that the company was able to earn a better income. After all, better quality means more money. Then, in 1952, the company bought the rights to one of the most popular vegetables around, Mr. Potato Head. Originally, this customizable spud was nothing more than a collection of parts such as arms, legs, and eyes that would be stuck into any fruit or vegetable. Later down the line, however, Hassenfeld began to bundle the pieces together into something similar to what we know today, with the first styrofoam body and later moving up to a similar plastic body to how he is known today. Of course, not too long after the creation of Mr. Potato Head, Miss Potato Head began production as well. After the success of Mr. Potato Head, the company was given a great honor by becoming major licensees for the Disney Company starting in 1954. With this success, it was no surprise that by 1961, Hassenfeld was able to expand to Canada under Hassenfeld Brothers Limited. At this point, the company had already begun to use the manufacturer name of Hasbro, but it wasn't until 1968 that the company would officially be renamed Hasbro Industries Incorporated. Though the company was still doing quite well for itself, the introduction of a new revolutionary toy line would allow the company to gain the traction it needed to grow even further beyond. In 1964, Hasbro, which was still going under the name Hassenfeld, introduced the first action figure toy line with the creation of the 12-inch tall Dolls for Boys with articulated joints, G.I. Joe. These toys had become so popular that the sales with the figures alone had accounted for 2/3 of the company's entire sales. This amazing line of army personnel took the hearts of children all over the country, but later, due to the effects of the Vietnam War, these action heroes were given a makeover to look more like adventurers rather than dressed for battle. That very same year of 1969, Hasbro bought the television production company of Burt Claster Enterprises, who were the producers of the children's television show known as Romper Room. By 1975, Hasbro had started production of Romper Room toys, such as Mr. Magnet Man, which was effectively a magnetic Mr. Potato Head, Romper Stompers, which were small walking cups that allowed for quote-unquote silly stomping, and the ever-popular Weebles, the special toys that never fell down. This, of course, was not the only buyout in the company's history, such as in 1984 when Hasbro bought the Milton Bradley Company, gaining the rights to many board and party games such as The Game of Life, Candyland, Twister, and Simon. The company also obtained Playskool Manufacturing, allowing them to produce toys for younger children, such as the popular Lincoln Logs. This gave them the edge they needed to surpass Mattel as the biggest toy manufacturer in the world. And as years went on, more and more companies became part of the ever-growing Hasbro Industries Incorporated. By 1989, Hasbro was still growing steadily with every move they made. That year, they bought the struggling Coleco Industries, gaining the rights to the Cabbage Patch Kids line of dolls, and not very long after that, they had gained the rights to the popular word game of Scrabble. Then, in 1991, they acquired Tonka Corporation, which gave them the Tonka line of toy trucks. Not only that, but Tonka Industries had just previously bought Parker Brothers and Kenner, meaning Hasbro had gained not only Tonka trucks, but also Monopoly, Nerf balls, Play-Doh modeling clay, Easy Bake ovens, spirographed drawing sets, Strawberry Shortcake line of dolls, as well as Star Wars and Batman toy lines. It was clear by this point that the Hasbro company had no sign of slowing down, and as the company became bigger and better each year, the future of the company was clearly one of greatness. For 98 years, the Hassenfield or Hasbro company has been bringing joy to people of all ages, and hopefully they will continue to as the years roll on. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of History Retrospective on Hasbro Industries Incorporated. Once again, my name is Wilfred M., and I hope you all have a wonderful day.